Hello Libra, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from February 24 through March 4, 2019. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations. Thank you for those of you who purchase readings with me. It's always my pleasure to get those done for you. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified. Let's get started. You have the Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups are you're wanting that stability. You need to set some boundaries. Also, the Four of Cups is being bored about something or dissatisfied about what's being offered to you. This could be emotionally. It could be a job. It could be, emotional support. Like you're not happy with it. You're dissatisfied with whatever, or you could just be bored with it. Okay. And that's what this is talking about. We'll get into more clarifications in just a bit. And then you have the World card, but know that there's a completion coming to a cycle. Some of you are not satisfied with not being complete. That's what I'm getting. Like there's something you feel like there's a missing link, right? But with the World card here is saying that there's going to be some celebration in your life. You're going to start to feel completed. You're going to feel like whole, okay? But you're not seeing that yet with the Eight of Swords here. With the Eight of Swords here, you're like, you feel stuck in a situation or at a job or a relationship and you feel powerless. You feel like you can't move forward, but you can. The world is in the center of your reading here. The world is saying those cycles are about to end. You're about to start a new one. Things are going to look different for you. And so let's get into more about Four of Cups. Okay. So we're going to get into the Four of Cups some more. This also could be wishful thinking. But this is saying that count your blessings, be in the now, and don't overlook what you have, okay? Because if you overlook what you have, then you're not going to be blessed with something better. And so that's what that may be, okay? Some of you do not like your job, but you're there because it is some kind of job security, you think that it is. But just be grateful that you're able to have this job because there's many out there, Libra, that do not have it. As far as love goes, I do feel like some of you, if you're single, you really need to be more realistic about what it is you're looking for. And I really feel like if you're in a relationship, you really feel like your partner isn't giving what they should. Like you're not happy with what they give you. And sometimes they're just not available for you, like emotionally. And finances, I feel like you're not hurting for it, but you want to be careful where you're putting your finances at because I feel like you have goals, and in order for you to attain those goals, you need to be more, use moderation, okay? That's what I'm going to get here with that. Now we're just going to go ahead and go to the World card here. With the World, some of you feel like you're feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're not happy with where you're at. This could be your job. You feel stressed there. You're just like, oh, whatever, I'm here because I have to be. But know that you've worked hard to where you're at and you're almost there. That world is almost, that circle of the world is almost coming to that completion, okay? And you're going to be somewhere where you're going to be a lot more happier, okay? Some of you may be working too much, for not enough recognition and not enough money. And if that's the case, then you need to start looking for something better, okay? You may even have to look outside of your area, outside of the state or city, country, or even the country that you live in to find that wow job. Some of you, you may be traveling, okay? I do feel like some of you may be traveling. Some of you maybe even meet somebody while you travel, and that person may be, you may spark conversations with them, and then that's going to lead to long-term commitment, okay? That's what I'm getting with that. And as far as money, things are going to start to look better for you. If you feel like there's some type of like blockage or stagnation, it's going to improve, okay? So just don't go overspending or anything like that. Again, use moderation. And then with the Eight of Swords here, feeling stuck and feeling like you can't move forward, you are holding yourself back because of lack of fear. Not lack of fear, but because you fear moving into the future because you're not sure. It's like you don't know what's there. So not knowing not knowing what the unknown has, you are fearful of taking that next step, right? Some of you may be feeling fearful of getting hurt, so you kind of like don't get into relationships or let it go further than friends. You just really need to think about what is it that you're afraid of, and analyze that and let it go. Because if you're holding something like that fear of the unknown, then you are holding your blessings back. But once you face that and then like they said, let go and let God, blessings are right there in front of you. So you really need to focus on being more positive instead of negative, and just kind of like, not let that fear get in the way, okay? Now, I know that some of you, again, are not liking your job. You have the power to change that situation. All you have to do is take that first step, create your resume, update your resume, and send it out. Because you don't know until you try. And there's nothing wrong with trying while you're still there, okay? I really feel some of you feel stuck in a situation that's actually bad for you in a relationship. You need to really evaluate that and think about what you can get better, because right now you're like, that's better than nothing, but you are somebody special that deserves everything. And being in an unhealthy relationship will just make it worse and make you feel lonely. And that's the worst feeling ever, is to be in a relationship that makes you feel lonely, like you don't exist, okay? Now, financial is going to change. However, please use moderation, okay? I do feel like you need to use some moderation with your finances, all right? So let's get some clarification with the Four of Cups here. I'm going to shuffle some, which I'm sure you can hear the cards. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, I ask that you clarify this reading for Libra, February 24 through March 4, 2019. Please clarify the Four of Cups for Libra, February 24 to March 4, 2019. Why is the Four of Cups here for Libra? Why is the Four of Cups here for Libra, please? Why is the Four of Cups here for Libra? Okay. Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands here, I'm feeling like you're just preparing for the worst for some reason, Libra. Feeling exhausted, feeling like you're not going to let these people defeat you again. And this, I really feel, could be either in a relationship or work environment. You just feel like, you know what, right now I'm a little weak, but I'm getting up and I'm going to fight this, because I've got my 9 swords here, or my 9 wands here, and I'm not afraid to pound you with it. I'm going to get prepared for the worst. Nothing wrong with preparing for the worst, but let's be more positive. Let's send some positive energy out. Okay, so we have a few cards here. We're going to take them, okay? So we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And, you know, the Knight of Swords, he's always, or she, the Knight is always quick, right? And this Knight is like fearful and fierce, I want to say, and determined. And you are determined to move towards your goal. And that's why you gear up for the worst. That makes sense. Then King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you are very serious about that. You're like, I'm taking control over this situation. I am moving forward no matter what. I'm taking this wand and we're going to stand up and we're going to gear up. And then you have the High Priestess. And then with the High Priestess here, you're like, some of you are like, right, it's been too long for not having any action, that I'm going to make some action come out. I am going within myself, and I'm getting this power, I'm getting this energy, I'm using my intuition, I'm going forward, and I'm determined to get what it is that I want. And this is what I'm getting for you, Libra. You have the world. Let's clarify the world. Why is the world here for Libra? February 24th to March 4th, 2019. Please clarify the world for Libra. Why is the world here? So that may be reason some of you may be feeling like you have the weight on top of the world on top of your shoulders, because you feel like you just feel like, well, I got to prepare for the worst. And when you feel at that point, you do feel like, oh my gosh, I have so much on my shoulders, right? You have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But this Queen of Wands, she is very career focused. She's confident. And she has a zest for life, right? She's very focused. And I really feel like you are focused on changing this cycle for yourself. I don't really feel like this is somebody else. I feel like you're picking up that energy and you're like, you know what? I've been waiting for so long and nothing's happened, so I'm going to start making things happen for myself. And I'm going to be determined, and I'm going to be very focused, and I'm going to have confidence as I change this cycle, as this cycle completes and a new one starts. That's what I really feel like is going on here. Clarify the world further for Libra, February 24th to March 4th, 2019. Clarify the world further for Libra, please. What else does Libra need to know about the world? Okay, so we're getting like, so I said earlier you wanted stability, and we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands talks about stability and setting boundaries, right? And this talks about celebration. This talks about your home life. So you are making things happen and you're changing things around, okay? That card just kind of popped out. I get like you're ready, you know, to gear up. Like you're ready, you're prepared. Some of you know something's going on with your work life, and so that's why you're geared up for the worst. Because you're like, well, that's fine. I'm going to continue to move forward. I'm determined, and I'm going to, you know, make some things happen for myself. And with the Queen of Wands there and the Four of Wands, I definitely see that happening here. And the Four of Wands is saying, yeah, I want the stability that I deserve, and I want the safety net, you know, that safety nest. I want my home to be happy. I want to celebrate, and you will. What other messages do you have for Libra in regards to the World card? Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords, okay? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Libra? February 24th to March 4th, 2019. Clarify the Eight of Swords for Libra, please. Sometimes we just get in our thoughts, Libra, is what I'm getting. And we make ourselves to believe that we're stuck. But in reality, the things are moving. We just don't see them because we're blindfolded. If you took the blindfold off, as you could see she's blindfolded, you would be able to see what you have in front of you. You have many blessings and rewards there. And there is progress happening. You have the King of Cups and the Star card, okay? I believe a star is an Aquarius. King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And with the King of Cups here, you're not sharing your emotions with people. You're not letting everybody see how you feel. But the Star card tells me that you're very hopeful about your future. And you know, yeah, you're just very calm about things, but you're not showing your partner or anybody your true emotions. You do see like there is light at the end of the tunnel. What other messages for Libra, please? Okay, so we got some more cards. We have the Two of Swords, not able to make a decision about something. Four of Cups, again, about something that's being offered to you that you're not happy with. And then the Eight of Cups, you're looking out for something better. You're looking for something better because you're bored or not happy with what you have, and you're ready. You're in search for something better here, and you're going to be indecisive of what to choose or what direction to go in. So yeah, Libra, I really feel like you may be bored with an offering. And it could be of any kind. You have the Four of Pentacles. You're really holding on tight to something. Could be your finances. It could be a situation, person, or thing. It could be anything. But we need to let go of that. We need to let go of the Four of Pentacles. We need to let go of what you're holding on tight to so you can reap those rewards, okay? Because I really feel like some of you are holding yourself back out of fear. And some of you are just feeling like you don't have enough. But you have the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And the Page of Cups is you could either be a student or you could be committed to making this money. You could be committed to learning something. But with the Four of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you are committed to your job. And that may be the reason why you don't look elsewhere. And so you just continue to stay in that feeling. And that's why you feel stuck. Because you stay in that job because you're committed. And you're like, well, why, I don't know what's out there. I'm not happy with what I have. And so, and it's because you're committed. Excuse me. Sometimes we have to just look elsewhere, Libra, to make ourselves happy, to make ourselves complete, to make something change in our life. But it's your decision, whether this is a relationship or a career or a journey that you may be going on. It's up to you to make the decision what you want, what's going to be best for Libra. But yeah, I do feel like you're feeling dissatisfied about something or feeling bored about something that's being offered to you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and we'll talk next week.